Oh my god, is that a Koenigsegg? Look, another Senna! This is the best week of my life! These are the things we hear people say during Monterey's Car Week, and they're all true. The sheer number of supercars, hypercars, classics, project cars, and plain old jalopies will make your head spin. With all these cars come immense excitement, energy, and best of all, amazingly enthusiastic people. But it also has a very odd dark side, which is never really talked about. I've been thinking about this for years now, and this revelation comes to you only once you leave Monterey and return back home. This is the worst part about Car Week. Let's back up a little. So for those of you who don't know, Car Week is a series of events that span for, you guessed it, a week in the area surrounding Monterey. It started around the 30s with the Concours d'Elegance, which is located on the famous Pebble Beach golf links. There, judges would rate some of the most exquisite cars from around the world. Back then, they were the newest cars manufacturers had to offer. Since then, an entire week of events has spawned from that one competition, like Legends of Autobahn, Concorso Italiano, Exotics on Cannery Row, Racing Historics, and the Concept Lawn. Anyways, now on to the nitty gritty, because it ain't all tire smoke and diamond paint jobs. There's one inherent problem with the car show, and it isn't the traffic, because that sucks butt. No, the real problem is Car Week itself. You see, by definition, a car show is supposed to show cars, right? Well, I think we've reached the point in history when cars have become too expensive. Like seriously ludicrously expensive. Let's take a normal 458 Spider, a phenomenal car by any standards. You and me would be ecstatic to own one, right? Well, park it next to a Lamborghini Aventador SV, and the little Ferrari might as well not even be there. Another great example is seeing the Koenigsegg's at the Quail. Each one is over $2.5 million. Truly mad by any standards. Seriously, to own one is bonkers. Not to point out the obvious, but $2.5 million is a lot of money. Like, you could buy houses with that. Instead, those people decide to spend that money on a single car. Think of the other places that money could go. Now, the argument for buying one is that those people have so much money that it doesn't matter, and that they could probably give equal money to a charity if they wanted to. And they probably do. I mean, why not do both? I probably would. But come on guys, that number still won't leave my brain. 2.5 million. Talk to people who don't like cars and tell them about a Koenigsegg. I guarantee you they will think the idea of buying a car like that is the epitome of stupidity. Now, not to add fuel to the fire, but at the same show, just a stone's throw away, was the Bugatti Divo, which costs more than $5 million friggin' dollars. So effectively, you could buy both Koenigsegg's for one of these. If that doesn't screw with your mind, then I don't know what will. Now, those cars are the most extreme examples I could think of, but it illustrates my point. Let's go back to the humble 458. Everyone's forgotten about it, and you want to know why? Because you just saw the Bugatti Divo, which is worth 20 of those Ferraris. Remember that the majority of people on Earth have never seen a car such as this, let alone drive one or even own one. Owning that Ferrari effectively means you make mucho dinero and is a massive expense to say the least. I bring this all up because all these things go through my mind once I leave Car Week and I return to the real world, a world where people own beat-up Civics and Jettas, a place where a $100,000 Mercedes is a dope car. I mean, I don't mean to be a downer, but these things need to be said because dumb kids on Instagram think that certain cars suck and certain don't solely based off stupid things like 0 to 60 times, price, and or how dank the spec is or whatever. I'm not perfect. I've done it too, folks. I just think we need to take a step back and lift off the accelerator for a moment. take a deep breath and just be thankful for what car we drive currently. And if you're even lucky enough to have a car. So next time you're at a show, when all the cool cars roll in, don't forget about the little guys in the corner who get no love. Sometimes, those are the most fun cars to drive, and the ones who actually get driven on a daily basis. If it were me, my money would go with that 458. Thanks for watching, guys.